Welcome to the desert, the great state of Arizona, here in Tucson at Arizona Stadium for an historic game in the Snoop Dogg Arizona Bowl. While this game caps off the regular season, how that season is remembered will be impacted greatly by what happens in this game. As we'll see a squad from the MAC, the Delaware Blue Hens, taking on a team from the Mountain West, the Boise State Broncos. Glad to have you with us for EA Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team is out there ready to get this bowl game underway. And he takes this from inside the 5. And a really nice job by the kick team to get down there and make sure they limit that return. So Delaware's offense will get the football first. Guys, it's been a long season. These two squads have had their fair share of battles, but today, David, they have a chance to end the season with a W.
Man, it's a little bit old school, right? With the bowl system, not as much to play for, but you get to put that uniform on again. And it should mean something. You had the bowl clip. You got to have some fun in a different city, Jesse. Now you get to go out and attack this game.
And it's another opportunity just to finish the season, right? To go out with a win. Both of these teams have taken this bowl game seriously. They've prepared. They feel like they're both ready to go. Winning this game is important to build momentum for next year, and also you want to send the seniors out with a W.
And they reacted well to the completion, but it was too late to keep them from getting the first down. Wants to go up top on first down. That's reeled in, it's Fields. And they pick up just a few on that completion. That last completion sets him up on second down. Looking to fire. Makes the grab, it's Fields. Oh, he's got some space. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line. The Blue Hens have their offense in high gear. He wants to throw it again. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Wants to go up top. Fires to the wideout. Working that left side. Dragged down at the 43, but it's a pickup of 10 on that one. They're going to run it. Breaks the tackle. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Blue Hens now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. A strike downfield. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening, and they have a first down. Finds his tight end. And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. A solid gain on that one, and it goes for naught as the penalty will back them up. That's not the way you'd like to start this set of downs. It's now 1st and 20. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. They have had the ball for a week and a half. Play number 10 coming up. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. They're about to get through their entire opening script of plays. This is the 11th play of the drive. Third down coming up. On target over the middle. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. They'll try to get it in with the run. Made a defender miss. He'll be pushed out of bounds just short of the end zone, and that one saved a touchdown at least for now. They'll run it. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Blue Hens!
And you love to see as a head coach, watching your offense take the field, first drive of the game, and you're methodical, and you take what the defense gives you. You make good decisions. You don't have negative plays. You don't have missed assignments. That shows your head coach that you are locked in and ready to go.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. That is what they mean when they say ball control, a 14-play touchdown drive. And it was closed out by the short yardage touchdown. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Broncos offense will take the field for the first time. Every team has impact players. What traits are you looking for when it comes to players who can make an impact, David?
Well, obviously, you want the main things, right? Speed, physicality, all power. All those things are really, really good. But you also need guys that will hold people accountable, guys that will lead. And it's nice to have those guys on your team. They're the leaders of the team, and they're the best players.
And part of the reason why they're leaders is because these guys galvanize their teammates, right? We've seen time and time again, these dudes make plays, and it just sparks the sideline. It sparks the coaching staff. It sparks the fans. They're special players, and they all have to play well together.
Brown will throw it. Looking deep down the right side. That was almost picked off, and what a disaster that would have been to throw a pick on the opening drive. Instead, it's 4th down. Punt is in the air. Everybody stays in their lanes well enough, and they stop him at the 31-yard line. And now the Blue Hen offense onto the field. Already a solid start to this one. Now back to work with this 7-0 lead. Tight end finds a soft spot. They get him at the 42, but he picked up 10 there. This offense will snap it from the 42 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. He's going to let it go. Intercepted, and now he's up to 14. Trying to take it back. He's at the 30. They finally make the stop, and not only the huge turnover, but the big return has them set up in business. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. They'll run it from the gun. Picked up maybe a yard. It's down at the 16. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. The give to the tailback. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. The Broncos are threatening on 1st and goal. He'll do it himself. They just blew through that offensive line. It's a 4-yard loss. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. This defense was put in a difficult spot, but they've made it tough, and now the offense faces 3rd and goal. Why not trying to get it in? And they'll get him down inside the 5, but this offense powering toward a score. So now on comes the field goal unit. Absolutely center cut. That'll bring him to within 4.
And you want a touchdown, and you want to be aggressive, but, man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Looking to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Fields.
Quarterbacks love the short passing game early in games because it really helps them get into a rhythm. So a nice job by the offensive coordinator giving his quarterback an easy throw, something he can see, and something that he knows he can complete.
Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. So after the break, they'll go back to work. We've come to the end of the period. It's Delaware holding the lead. And after that first quarter, let's see if these guys can get back in the game in the second. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be second down. Back to pass. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on fourth down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. Throws to the wideout. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion. The Blue Hens will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. A high kick. Let's see if he can pin them back deep in their own end. Boise State ready to send out that offense. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
And I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball the best. So let's see if they can be a little bit more physical on this drive.
There he goes. Nice pick up there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Punts it out of the air. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now. Here's 2nd and long. Brown wants to pass. Unloads to the right. Oh, what a spectacular layout and catch. They have been stagnant on offense, but finally a little forward movement as they've got a 1st and 10. They go to the ground. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. Stuck with a running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. Leaves it with the running back. Past the 1st down marker and still running. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground. And the Broncos kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. He wants it all. And makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, Boise State.
Yeah, and you look for the big fellas down here in the red zone. You want to run the football, you want to be physical, and then you play action, and you got the big target, throw it up to him. He does the rest with the soft hands and getting the touchdown.
What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Guys, the Blue Hen offense going to work. They'll open this drive, hoping to move it down the field. A touchdown would give them the lead. Pushes the pile for a couple of yards down at 12. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. They'll try the run. Plows through the defense.
Nice job by the defense, seeing the run, pulling the trigger, getting downhill, and stopping the running back for no gain.
On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there. And the Blue Hens will punt this one away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Surprisingly makes a fair catch just outside the 40-yard line. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. They'll move the tight end. Use the play fake, now to throw. Pulls it in, it's Bryant.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Brown will throw it. Fires to the big fella. Across the 25, he's got room. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Broncos with the 1st and 10. They'll run play action. And he drops it. Just took his eye off of it at the last minute. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. and that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. Third down coming. Snap to the back. He's brought down right at the 13-yard line. Still a ways to go to make it to the line to gain. Let's see what they do on fourth. Good, right down the boulevard. The lead now 6 here in the second. So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, the Delaware offense going back to work. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, hoping for better fortune this time around. Got a man, it's Kane. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Second down, they'll go to the air. Firing to the right, complete. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. Dumps it to the back. Just a Baryshnikov-like move on the sideline to tap that toe and get the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Completed pass, it goes nowhere. In fact, they lose yardage. Behind the chains now on second and long. Looking for a gap, it's Fields. Nice move to keep running. And they are finding some space in this defense. He's got it down to the 25. The Blue Hens are in the hurry-up.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
Got it in the middle, it's Kane.
I like the decision by the quarterback here. Just get the ball out of your hands, get it to your playmaker. A lot of times they'll dance and make even bigger plays than he did here, but it was still a positive game.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Blue Hens come to the line on third and short, trying to keep the drive alive. Working that wide receiver screen. That will be enough to move the chains and give them a first down in the red zone at the 14. Flushed out of the pocket. Short gain on the play before he slides. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Fields. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Referee signals timeout as the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. In the gun and looking to throw on third down. Under fire. Couldn't find anywhere to throw the football, just got rid of it, and that's the number one thing. Avoid disaster here. Gets the back moving. On fourth down, looking for the completion. Going for 6. Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. This offense can get a jolt of momentum headed to the locker room if they can take the lead here. Touchdown, Delaware! Excellent pass by the back on the option. You know what? Methuselah lived 969 years. He was born and died in the amount of time it took them to walk him down the field and score that touchdown.
And that's just so frustrating. Play after play after play. You line up, you try to do your assignment, and you fail, and they cap it off with a touchdown? Oh, Methuselah.
And the extra point gives them the lead at 14-13. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. From inside the 10, here he comes. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Brown wants to pass. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on second down. Makes the grab. And he's able to shed one tackle, but still just a very short gain. Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. On third and long, try to convert through the air. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. Fourth down coming up. And the Broncos decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. He'll be content with the field position, making the fair catch right around the 30-yard line. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. To the ground with the back. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. After the 3-yard pickup, they come to the line, 2nd and 7. Looking to go up top, and time's running out in the half. Caught near the sticks. It's Kane. Stopped at the 44, but he got 10 on the play. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock. Looking to throw on first down. Fires to the big fella. It's amazing how fluid and potent an offense can seem when you get a great pickup on first down, and the tight end's a terrific place to go.
Tight ends nowadays are kind of like cheat codes. I mean, they just know so much about, right here, seeing zone, know when to sit it down, boom, positive yards, nice positive play for this offense.
They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. Got to get everyone set. They spike it to stop the clock. Running out of time here in the first half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Back to throw, and they've got to be aware of the clock. With the catch, it's Kane. And the defense makes the tackle, and that ought to do it here in the first half. And he gets to the line quickly and spikes it, saves a little time, and they'll have a chance to put a 3-spot on the board before halftime. They'd love nothing better than to add a 3-ball here before the break. Kick is good. The offense has 3 points to show for the drive. Now up by 4 here in the third quarter. We played 2 quarters here. Time to go to Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Thanks, fellas. The end of a very entertaining first 2 quarters of football in Tucson and an intriguing Arizona Bowl. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Arizona Bowl.
Boise State has it back, ready to go to work on offense. Off play action on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. Gets it across the 25. He'll step out at the 26 as this offense tries to grind out some yardage. Off the play fake. Got his man on the right. He moves the chains, and they'll mark the ball at the 33. With the first down, they'll put it in play from the 33. Brown will throw it. Trying to set up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Wants to throw it. And he fires over the middle. It's incomplete. It'll take some work to get to the sticks. It's 3rd and long from the 30. Looking to throw, and he needs a chunk play. And it falls incomplete, but that could have been disastrous. A defender was right there. The Broncos will punt it away on 4th down. A high kick trying to pin them deep. That's usually prime return position, but he'll make the fair catch just outside the 40. Okay, guys, here comes the Delaware offense onto the field. They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Blue Hens can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Got it behind the line. It's Fields. And he's brought down after a nice gain. On 1st and 10 from the 38. To the air on first down. Pulls it in. It's Kane.
It's so nice as a quarterback when you've got a guy like that working for you in the slot. He has such a good feel to find the open spaces in the defense. Just makes life so much easier for his quarterback.
All the way down to the 25-yard line. They move the sticks. It's first down. Wants to go up top on first down. Under fire. Pass rush coming after the quarterback, and they get him at the 32. And the Blue Hens trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Catch in the middle. It's Fields. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. On third down, he drops to throw. Slips a tackle. Didn't have anything working and just had to throw it away on third down. And they'll have to settle for a field goal try. He'll try to put up the 3 ball from 43 yards away. Dead center perfect. They're now up by a touchdown at 20-13. After putting up a 3-spot, the kickoff unit set to go.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
The Bronco offense back out there ready to give it another spin. Another opportunity here. They had to punt it on their last possession, but this time tight game, hoping to get something on the board. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20 and pick up a 5. He'll pull it on the read. Gets it out to the 27-yard line, and they'll move the chains for a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Brown wants to pass. Gets it out fast. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a first down. And the Broncos come to the line with a fresh set of downs. From the gun, the ground game. He fought him off for a while, but that's what they mean by gang tackling. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Wants to go up top. Got his man quickly. They'll get him down, but not before he crosses the 50. He's down to the 49. Give to the single back. Picks up the first down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Wants to throw on first down. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. He's got him this time. He's really close to that first down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. They'll try to run for it. Offenses gain momentum with third down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25. Looking to throw on first down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on first down. 2nd down coming. This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Unloads to the wideout. Complete in the middle. After a good... will be just a tad short of the first down. The Broncos are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. From the 14-yard line, it's 1st and 10. Tight end now in motion. The give on the option. Got enough space. Touchdown Broncos. Great job by the back on the option. And these guys just score from anywhere out there. After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
And the extra point was good. No incident there, and we are tied up in the third. He'll start the return inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They come to the line for the first play of the drive, snapping it from the 21. They'll leave it with him. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38. The Blue Hens racing to the line in the hurry-up. They're going to go right back to him on first down. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. To the air on second down. Quickly out to the tight end. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. At the end of 3, we've got a chance to have a postseason classic on our hands. Let's take a look at the stats so far. Time to see who's going to head into the offseason with a big W as we start the final period. After swapping ends of the field, they gave them a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. He'll throw it. Makes the catch. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. And the Blue Hens are moving quickly down the field. Running back searching for a hole. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the first down line? Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. Gets it out quickly. Breaks into the open. They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23.
When offenses run these slant routes, it's about putting the ball right on the numbers, and defensively, I got to be able to take those angles right away. See where he's at, break on the football. Poor angles there by the defense. The offense took advantage with some nice yards after the catch.
Here's the handoff. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost yardage on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Looking to fire. Lets it fly deep downfield. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers. They've got a ways to go on third down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. Fires toward the end zone. Touchdown, Delaware. They move on top here in the 4th.
It's hard for a defense to have to cover so much space. When the offense goes empty, you get receivers and tight ends and running backs lined up out wide. You've got to expand, and it's harder to cover on the back end.
They'll try to add another to their lead. The extra point is good, and now in the 4th, they're up by a touchdown and an extra point. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Boise State ready to send out that offense. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too, on that touchdown. Everybody on the same page. These guys have repped these plays over and over in practice and in games, and it's working, Dave.
Yeah, so I got to find a way to disrupt it. I got to find a way to maybe be more aggressive, maybe blitz, mess up this rhythm they got going on.
And the Broncos really need to keep this drive alive on third down. Fires to the wideout. Finds a man in the middle. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Rides the back on the option to give. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown will throw it. It's on target and complete. And the defense stops him just short of the first down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. The Broncos come to the line with a new set of downs. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. And the Broncos with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Quickly complete. Turning it on. Gets him down at the 30 after a 15-yard pickup. They are threatening and they have a first down. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. The give to the back. This time they stop him behind the line of scrimmage, and boy, that has been rare in this one. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Unleashes one deep. And good coverage and better hands on that shot to the end zone. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. Right down the boulevard, it's good. That'll bring him to within 4.
And I think I understand the thought process of the offense here. You cut into the lead. Now a touchdown wins it. I might have stayed a little bit more aggressive, but they obviously trust their defense, and they're trying to get the football back to this offense and try to make plays late in the 4th quarter.
Gets it out to the 20, about 5 yards short of where he'd be if he'd just taken a knee in the end zone. He might want another play. Creates a little space. Followed that blocking and got 5 out to the 26. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The give as they work on that clock. Shakes off the defender. Out to the 36-yard line after gaining 10 on that one. They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Gives it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll make some adjustments. Quarterback on the keeper. And a good, solid pickup before the defense cuts him down. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Bully ball on 3rd and short. A timely pickup to get the first down there, and it took a little something out of the crowd, too. Defense calls a timeout to put together a strategy. From the gun, running back gets to give. How about the blow he delivered in banging his way to the 41? We'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Tight ball game here, and this offense will try to milk the clock. We'll send the tight end in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. He has the first and still on his feet. And he picks up a first down. That is not a flag on the play. It's just lingerie on the deck after that move. And the quarterback's just going to take a knee. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
And with that, the season comes to a close for these two teams. Another bowl game is all wrapped up, and we are finished as well. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, thanking our entire crew and thanking you for being with us for another presentation of EA Sports College Football. We'll see you next season.